Guys, Satnam, welcome back to class. Today we're going to be going through the Foundation for Infinity. This is a really amazing full body set, great for any level. This is actually, in fact, one of the first sets that I ever taught. So I really love it and find myself going back to it again and again and again. I think you guys will really like it. So let's go ahead and get tuned in. So sitting up nice and tall, finding our long, tall spine, bringing the palms together. And then bringing the thumbs into the sternum. The shoulders will roll up and back. The chest lifts just slightly and the chin tucks back in. And start to deepen the breath and close the eyes. And then on the next inhale, we'll begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale deep. Hold the breath at the top. And exhale. Satnam. So we're going to start first with a spinal twist. So for this one, we're going to have the hands interlaced behind the neck. And then the upper arms are kind of parallel to the ground, so just straight out to the side. And then we'll inhale, twisting left, exhale, twisting right. And as usual, we want to make sure we're following the depth of our breath. So not really forcing anything or not going too terribly fast, but just really making sure that we take those super deep inhales, super deep exhales, and then maybe twisting a little bit further deeply into it as we get warmed up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So inhaling left, exhaling right. And then as we start to get going, you just want to check and make sure that you're not closing in the heart or like hunching over or anything like that. You want the heart center to stay really nice and open. And then really starting to deepen the breath as we open up the spine. About halfway there. Less than 30 seconds left. See if you can deepen the breath a little bit more. Inhale, center, stretch up. And then exhale, relax the hands, relax the breath, just settle in. Let the breath return to normal. If you were going really hard with that one, if you made it the whole 3 minutes, you may feel a little bit lightheaded or just feel a little tingling through the hands or through the toes as the energy starts to circulate. Totally normal, should feel really good. Just give it a moment here, and then we'll move into the next exercise. So for the next one, we're gonna interlace the hands behind the back. So just straight out behind you, behind the low back, and we're gonna go into a yoga mudra. So for this one, we'll go forward until the head's almost touching the floor if you can, stretching the arms up overhead, and then sit back up. And then for this one, we'll actually work with the breath of fire. So basically, we're gonna focus on that even inhale and exhale through the nose, and then just at a comfortable pace, we'll start to go up and down. And again, with breath of fire, just remember that it's not about how fast you're going, but just that the depth of the breath is there. It's a really strong, powerful breath, even if it means slowing down. And you definitely shouldn't do this one on your first or second day of your cycle, or if you're pregnant. You can just do long, deep breaths and still continue with the exercise. Okay, so we are on the clock. Let's go ahead and begin. Couple more times here. Breathe a little bit deeper, stretch a little bit further. Last time, all the way down. And inhale deep, sit up straight, stretch the spine nice and tall. And exhale, relax. Good job. Okay, so for the next one, we're gonna kick the feet out long, and I'm gonna swap to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So with the legs coming out long, the hands coming right behind the hips, we're gonna actually work up into a back platform. So our up position is gonna be straightening, lifting the hips and straightening the head. So a couple things here. You want to make sure that your wrists are okay to do this exercise, first of all, because it does put a little bit of pressure on them. You can always flip them around to the back if that feels better It's not going to make really a huge bit of difference, but basically wherever you're comfortable, or maybe even taking a moment here to set up a little extra cushion underneath them, an extra blanket or a towel or something like that. And then the second thing is, whenever you come up, you don't want to let the head flop backwards. So it's ideally just supposed to stay in a straight line versus going all the way upside down or anything like that. So this one's a little bit tricky. It's not a move that we normally do. Just do the best that you can. We're not here for very long. And once we get into the pattern, we're gonna actually go into a breath of fire here. So the whole thing put together will look a little bit like this. So we'll start the breath of fire. And then just moving at your own pace, slowly and comfortably through it. Okay, we're just about halfway done. Keep going. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, release everything. Shake out the wrists. Good work. Okay, for the next exercise, we're gonna come standing up. Okay, for the next one, we're gonna do some crow squats, and I'm gonna turn to the side so you guys can see me a little bit better. So we'll stand about hips width apart with the feet, maybe a little bit wider depending on your hips. The arms are gonna come straight out at shoulder level, facing down. And then we're just gonna exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down as far as you can go, keeping the feet flat on the floor, and then inhale up. We're gonna go for 26, and that was 2, so I'm counting. And just go at your own pace, no rush here. Standing up nice and straight, keeping the arms level at shoulder height. Halfway there. Five more. Last one. All right, good job. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do some front bends. So I'm gonna stay turning to the side so you guys can see me. Basically for this one, we're gonna inhale, stretch the arms up all the way overhead so the palms are facing the ceiling. You can even do a little bit of a back bend if that's comfortable, but just going up towards the ceiling first and then maybe a little back bend if you're there. That's gonna be our deep inhale, and then exhale, we'll bend forward from the waist and touch the ground. And we're gonna do 26 of these as well. That was 1. So just continuing at your own pace. halfway there. Last one, all the way up. Deep stretch, deep inhale. Exhale down. And then slowly roll up to standing. Good work. So the next one we'll do is a side stretch. So we'll come standing comfortably centered, and we're gonna inhale, reach the right arm up and lean over to the left. So deep inhale, deep side stretch. And then exhale, reverse, go to the right. And 26 times on each side here. That's 2, 3. And just make sure you're not coming forward. So you want to keep the spine in a nice straight line as you're bending it over instead of hunching forward from the waist. Nice deep breaths. Halfway there. Last time. Inhale back through the center. Good work. Okay, so the last one in this set's really fun. So we're gonna do a rhythmic kick with this one. So the mantra is just the same little seed word over and over again. It looks like har, H-A-R, but it sounds more like hud. So basically it's an R with the tip of the tongue striking the roof of the mouth like hud, hud, hud. So it sounds a little funny. What this does is actually engage through the navel. So you're gonna get a little bit of a navel pull with this one, and then we're gonna kick with it. So let me turn up the mantra so you guys can hear it a little better. So it's almost like we're doing a little river dance with this one. Every time you hear that hud, you kick one leg out, and then you switch to the other one. Hud, 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 hud. So we're already on the clock. Hud, 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 hud. And make sure that you're pulling the navel in each time you say the hud, 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 hud. You can always go a little bit faster if you want a little extra cardio today. That's totally fine. Hud, 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 hud. About halfway there. Hud, 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 hun, 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 hun. Last 30 seconds. Hun, 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 and inhale. Nice full breath. Exhale, relax. Good work today. We're gonna go ahead and get back to our seat and get ready for our meditation.